Sure.
So I would say that the biggest advice is drop any expectations and just be there for your wife. Because like if you can kind of show up in that first 6-month period as just an extension of whatever your wife needs, you will ultimately win. Like you are able to help the person that reared this kid into this world, and you will kind of be a better person, because everything in that first 6-month period is just a test of how selfless you can be.
Yeah, and to play off that, I think anytime my wife and I, like, especially when we had our first kid, or so, anytime there was like a point of contention, it was because I had this maybe vision of who I was. Always. Or dads don't do that, or dads do this. And I think that as we had more kids, it kind of just became like, who cares? It's about, there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be checked off. We just do it. Yeah. And so, when there were certain things like that of like delegation of duties, right? For the first period of time, nobody knows who should be doing what. And at least I had a propensity to be like, well, like, I don't necessarily always do the dishes. That's your job, because I go to work and whatever else. And, it was very unfair for my wife at that time, because I had these
you're both going through it for the first time.
Well, and all I did was stand there, right? Yeah, I mean, at the most part, I basically just stood there. And so just that, I would just say, like, all those expectations that you have as like more of like who you are and in more of your ego, I would just say, like, you're going to have to put that aside for a period of time. Not that ego, quote unquote, ego is bad. It helps in a lot of ways. But in this way, it is a great way to start fights. It's a great way to be irritated. So, like, just like if you're having a kid, the best thing to do is just like drop your ego and try to just love every situation you can be in.
Yeah.
That'd be the best way to.
What have you got for new dads or expectant dads?